hope you're staying healthy and safe. By the way, I am Mr. Carlos Torillo. I am your teacher in physics. Today, we're going to discuss, or what I would like to do is to discuss about the scientific notation. The objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to define scientific notation, use scientific notation to write very large numbers and very small numbers. Learners, moving on now to, let's just have a short or a quick review what we discussed yesterday. Learners, anyone can still remember what we discussed yesterday, or what did we talk about yesterday? Yeah, very good. As we talked about yesterday, the concepts of the significant figures, and then the rules for determining the number of significant figure in a measured quantity. Learners, did you know the scientific notations is used in physics to more easy write and work with the large numbers and very small numbers? For instance, 1 light year in standard notation is 90 per quadrillion, 600 trillion. But in scientific notation, it is 9.46 times 10 raised to 15 meter. The mass of electron is 9.109 times 10 raised to negative 31 kilogram in scientific notation. But in standard notation, it is 0.0000000000000009109 kilogram. Learners, moving on or moving forward, by the definition of scientific notation is a convenient way of writing very small and very large numbers. Negative exponent indicates that the decimal point was moved to the right, and then the positive exponent indicates that the decimal point was moved to the left. Converting to scientific notation or exponential notation has the following form. As you can see, where n is stand for any given number, and a is a number having a single non-zero digit to the left of the decimal point, while b either positive or negative integer. To convert numbers into scientific notation, determined by moving the decimal point to the left or to the right until a single non-zero digit is at the left of the decimal point. Learners, for instance, 123 trillion, the decimal point should be placed between 1 and 2. Determine b by counting the number of places the decimal point has been moved. If the decimal point is moved to the left, b is a positive, and if to the right, b is negative. 123 trillion. In this instance, the decimal point is moved to the left, thus b is a positive, and the number of places the decimal point has been moved is 14. Thus, the number can be written as 1.23 times 10 raised to 14. Learners, moving on now to additional and subtraction or subtractions of scientific notation. To add or subtract numbers in scientific notation, adjust the exponents so that the numbers to be added have the same exponents. Learners, for instance, 4 times 10 raised to 4 plus 2.3 times 10 raised to 5. Learners, take note of this. The exponents are not the same, so the exponent of 4 times 10 raised to 4 has to be 5. So we have the decimal point of 4 to the left. Hence, it would be 0.4 times 10 raised to 5 plus 2.3 times 10 raised to 5. The answer would be 2.7 times 10 raised to 5. In multiplication of scientific notation, to multiply numbers in scientific notation, multiply the main numbers and add the exponent algebraically. Learners, for instance, 8 times 10 raised to third times 4.2 times 10 raised to fifth. The answer would be 3.36 times 10 raised to 9. In division of scientific notation, to divide numbers in scientific notation, divide the main numbers and subtract the exponents of the divisor from that of the dividend. Learners, for instance, 9 times 10 raised to 10 meter divided by 2 times 10 raised to fifth, the answer would be 4.5 times 10 raised to fifth meter. Learners, let's try to answer this sample number 1. 4.00 times 10 raised to fifth plus 5.00 times 10 raised to fourth. So learners, what is your answer? Very good. As I mentioned earlier, or I said at the beginning, as you can see, same situation as with the previous example. So, what are you going to do? Well, you have to express all the numbers in the highest power of 10, convert 5.00 times 10 raised to 4 to 0.50 or 0.50 times 10 raised to 5, then add. The answer would be 4.50 times 10 raised to 5. Learners, in sample number 2, it is subtraction. 5.37 times 10 raised to 6 minus 4.2 times 10 raised to 5. So learners, what is your answer? Very good. So as you can see, same situation in sample number 1. Now we're going to subtract the numbers before we proceed that, or before we do that, we have to express all numbers in the highest power of 10. Convert 4.2 times 10 raised to fifth to 0.42 or 0.42 times 10 raised to 6. Then subtract. The answer would be 4.95 times 10 raised to 6. Learners, in sample number 3, it is multiplication. 1.56
times 10 raised to 16 times 1.21 times 10 raised to 24. So learners, what is your answer? Very good. At this point of time, we're going to multiply the main numbers, then add the exponent. 1.56 times 1.21 and then 16 plus 24. The answer would be 1.89 times 10 raised to 40. Learners, in sample number 4, it is division. 5.95 times 10 raised to 25 divided by 1.6 times 10 raised to negative 14. So learners, what is your answer? Very good. What are we going to do? Well, you have to divide the main numbers and then subtract the exponent algebraically. 5.95 divided by 1.6, then subtract the exponent. 25 minus negative 14, the answer would be 3.7 times 10 raised to 39. Learners, in sample number 5, it is a combination of multiplications and addition. So we have 6.8 times 10 raised to 5 plus 2.5 times 10 raised to 6 times 9.3 times 10 raised to 12. So learners, what is your answer? Very good. Firstly, we have to use or apply the PEMDAS or parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtractions, or the order of operations. So what are we going to do? Well, we have to express the numbers to be added in the same exponent. Convert 6.8 times 10 raised to 5 to 0.68 or 0.68 times 10 raised to 6, then add. The answer would be 3.18 times 10 raised to 6, then multiply 3.18 times 10 raised to 6 to 9.3 times 10 raised to 12. Multiply the main numbers. First, 3.18 multiply 9.3 equals 29.58. Then add the exponent. 6 plus 12 is equal to 18. Then the answer would be 29.58 times 10 raised to 18 or 2.958 times 10 raised to 19 or 2.96 times 10 raised to 19. Learners, at this point of time, let us test new learning skills. Try to answer the following questions. So you have to express each of the following numbers in exponential notation. Put your answer on the line provided. 2 points per question. Learners, keep calm and good luck on your quiz.
Learners, that's the end of our lesson for today. By the way, I would like to thank you for watching my video from the start to end of this video. So we hope you enjoy and learn something new today. Stay at home and stay healthy and safe. Goodbye. Have a great day. God bless you all.